What's good? Grinding Sean Recovery, guys. Glad to be here. Wanted to do this video yesterday. Just been busy as could be. I do have to do 20 days coming up beginning of November. So I will be doing an interview while inside with White Boy Lockdown Radio. I'll put the link in the description or the comments. Anyways, guys, get into a wild story time. Happened to me just the other day. Headed to the gym a little early. Normally, it goes sometimes between 5 to 7:30 a.m. when I leave out for the gym. Sometimes I wait for it to get light. I'm completely night blind. I could see lights, but that's about all I could see at night. And I get home the other day, and police are at my house. Imagine that. So, cop comes down the stairs from my apartment door, says, what were you doing at the fire department last night? What happened? And I'm like, I realized immediately what he's talking about. So, we're going to get into it. So, the officers all coming at me like, what happened at the fire department last night? And I had to look at him and I thought for a minute. I said, I already knew what it was. I got turned around. Gentleman asked me if I was okay. I said I was okay. This was a firefighter who asked if I was okay, and then turned around and I guess filed a police report saying there was a guy with a 4-foot long white and red stick that said he was blind, navigating with a blind cane to get to the gym. I guess he decided I was trying to scope out their cars to break in them, which was complete BS. And yeah, just some BS. So I go to the gym, go to court, I come home, police are at my house. Okay, I realize this and I'm like, man, what are they doing at my house? So I go on up to the bottom of my stairs. Officer comes running down. What are you doing at the fire department? Bro, are you serious? That's what I told him, because I know these guys see me walking around with this stick all the time. Okay, now daytime I don't always have to use a stick, but nighttime I can't see nothing hardly. So he keeps coming at me accusingly. I start laughing at him because I have to. I know that in my mind I did nothing wrong. I got lost. Yeah, it's a silly story, but I pride myself on being the real life daredevil, because no matter what, no matter how much sight I lose, I'm going to learn how to get around and do the things I love to do. So I practice, like I said, blindfolded lots of times, during the daytime. I go around at night many times. Normally don't get turned around like this, but mind you, when you're navigating using a blind cane and having to count steps, it does get complicated, and I use my GPS somewhat too on my phone. But this is just crazy to me that this cop really, because as soon as he said, the firefighter told him a guy with a blind cane, he knew who it was. He came right to my apartment. But in my head, I'm thinking, really? I've been in that criminal lifestyle, and I'm telling you, look, once I started losing sight, I ain't trying to be out stealing. I don't know who's watching me, who I can see, who I can't see. Are you for real? And I mean, I'm a 40-year-old man who pays his bills, lives right, I help out with running Celebrate Recovery here at one of the churches in my area. I'm well known at my church. I'm friends with the chief of the fire department. He goes to my church. So I finally said, look, man, if these guys are saying that I was looking in cars and then accused me of running once I was questioned when I didn't run, I said I'm fine. Told him, look, man, I'm blind, navigating with a blind cane. Once I told him them things, I figured it was pretty obvious, that it was just a blind guy who got lost on his way to the gym. And mind you, these fire and EMS guys didn't offer me help or nothing. They just asked if I was okay. I said, yes, I'm okay. I didn't ask for help because I don't need help. I do this because I'm independent, and I'm going to be independent. But, finally, after this cop kept coming at me accusingly, I told him, I said, you want to know the truth, man? Truth is, I'm 80% blind. I'm going to lose most of my sight possibly. And whether I do or not, I'm going to make sure I'm prepared to live my life to the fullest if I go completely blind or not. Now, that's the truth. Did I get turned around because I was going out at night? Yeah, that's the truth. It wasn't even night. It's 6 a.m. in the mornings when I headed out. So I wanted to share this story time because I think it's quite humorous after the fact, looking back. But yeah, this is just real life trials and tribulations of the real life daredevil, But I'm going to keep adapting and overcoming, not let nothing hold me back. You know what we're here for, positive change. Anyone trying to get into recovery, get at me in the comments. I still back the blue, but man, for officers out there, don't always just jump to conclusions, and sometimes, like I said, it's insane. This officer really thought I was out trying to scope out cars. It was humorous to me at the point that I had to laugh at him, because it was just a silly mistake. And I guess I understand, to a point, I understand some guys walking around in a weird fashion, kind of, but the big 4 foot long white and red stick is what was the the big determining factor that I thought he should have knew. And before we close out this video, I'm gonna show you real quick what I was getting around with and what I showed the gentleman that the EMS gentleman that told him he thought a blind guy was out scoping out cars to break into. So when he approached me, I said, "I'm good, man. I'm blind, getting to the gym. I have to navigate with this stick. Look how big this stick is. You think I'm out trying to break in cars?" And trust me, this stick, when light hits it, at nighttime, it reflects too. It's meant to do that. So it was quite humorous to me. I'm not going to let this stop me. I'm going to keep living my life to the fullest. I'm going to keep pushing myself to adapt and overcome. There ain't no such thing as a disability unless you let it be such. And that's just big facts, guys. I hope everyone enjoys their day, stays blessed, stays up, stays sober. Anyone needing help with recovery, get at me in the comments as always.